A cracking winter's day here in the Waikato today. So lucky to just be able to step out my front door and enjoy this. Bloody marvellous. Hello, hello. Welcome. Hi pie. Well, I hope your day has been happy and successful. Mine certainly has. So, beautiful day outside, and I thought, well, I've got a bit of a job on at the moment, so I'm going to be working quite late. I thought I'll get out around lunchtime and just have a bit of a walk in the sunshine, and that's what I did. I went to this spot here. I've never been here before, so I drove down as close as I could get and then went for a bit of a walk along here. It's sort of not a lot to see in this area, but there's little bits of things of interest to me, of local sort of knowledge as to location behind that house and where this street is and things like that. But as a looking at it, it's no sort of detailed stuff there that's significant, although in and of itself the whole thing is significant. It's part of a walkway that goes from one end of New Zealand to the other and is documented. And this particular bit here is all concrete cycleway as well, but it's incorporated into the Te Araroa hike, which is 3,000 miles, I think, the length of New Zealand. And we do get the odd traveller coming through that's walking this path, and they come through here, which is quite interesting. You can sort of tell them they have big backpacks, and quite often they have two walking poles, and they're striding out there quite vigorously, unlike the locals who usually have a dog or a pushchair or a couple of kids or something like that, or a sort of old and slow like myself. So it's quite interesting times along here. So I've got a bit of a presentation to my colleagues tomorrow morning that I'm getting prepared for, and I've been sort of working on that most of the day and answering a few emails. I would have loved to have got into a bit more marking, but that hasn't happened, but it will eventuate eventually. So that's it. I'm just so lucky to be able to live in and amongst this and be able to get out and amongst it every day, and so happy. Nothing too spectacular to see in the diary. No yard work was done. I worked late tonight, to get this work done. 896 steps. Wherewhatwho 608 is done and dusted, and some email and admin all day. 83.8 on the scales there. The scales are somewhat erratic, and my wife tells me that we've ordered a new pair that have got all sorts of exciting things on them, so we're just waiting for those to come. She bought them on Amazon, so they might be 2 or 3 weeks away. Let's see what happens. If you know what colour Campari is, put your answer in the comments below the video. I thought yesterday's questions on carrots would have been pretty straightforward and just a standard answer, and that was it. But no, turns out Moz is an absolute guru on carrots and has had all sorts of interesting experiences with carrots. So he was able to expand on the vitamin A thing there in marvellous fashion. And yes, it was a sight to behold, his comment from yesterday. If you haven't seen it, go back and have a look at it. It'll tell you everything you need to know about carrots. Good one, Moz. I loved it. It was awesome. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you, your comments and your daily support of my vlog. It's just amazing. Thank you very much. All good. And thanks to everybody who watches, comments, likes and subscribes. Some of those of you may just come to see Moz's comments, but all good. Cheers. Fuel legit. This has been a maureo presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, a place where Kiwis live, in a paradise we like to call God's own country.